and give me 1 second. Okay, so nice work. We've learned how to make the diagram. We've learned how to read the diagram. Now let's use the diagram. So go ahead and take a look, and I'll give you just 15 seconds to double check your answer for this one. See if you like it. If you have an answer, pull it in. If you have an answer, pull it in up top. All right. Bethel, will you tell us why A? Actually, let me start here. First, each of the following could be true except. This means that 4 answers could be true, and 1 answer cannot be true. So, Bethel, why is it that A could be true, or why is that not the right answer? Go ahead and grab the mic, Bethel. Peter, mic didn't work there. Someone else have a mic? Want to raise their hand? Why is it that A cannot be the answer? Time there, Bethel?
Got it this time. Okay. Kimba could be shown before night because while Kimba has to come after Mince and Painless, I think is what it was, we don't know where the relation is to in.
And what's the quickest way to know that we don't know the relation to n? I agree with you, we don't know, but what's the quickest way?
There's no line directly connecting the two.
Well, there is a line, but it's a zigzag line. And whenever there's a zigzag, it's a maybe. So A, we see a zigzag backing up between the 2 elements, so it's a maybe. B, opening and sanctify, we also see a zigzag connection. So it's also a maybe. C and D, similar connections, all zigzags, and we're left with E. And on the LSAT, we would just pull the trigger there because we know we've eliminated 4 answers. The 4 that we've eliminated have zigzag connections, meaning that they could be true. Because once there's a zigzag connection, it could be true. We're looking for the thing that cannot be true, and let's check it. Sanctify is shown before Mince. Sanctify shown before Mince. No way. Sanctify has to be shown after Mince. We have a nice left-to-right connection, no backtracking, and we see that sanctify has to be shown afterwards. So the correct answer for this one is E. Any questions on that one, or give a smiley face if you're good with that? Go ahead, Laurel.
Actually, it was me, Noah. Sorry. Let me just add in one quick point. Some people confuse, when you look at the purple here, they confuse this little drop down with a zigzag. This is not a zigzag, and the way you can tell is that it moves to the right the entire time. The direction is one directional, which means that is not a zigzag. So that relationship is definite.
Great, yeah, exactly. That is not a zigzag. All right, great. Let's move to the next question and see how people do on that. Go ahead and take a little bit of time to solve this on your own. Up top, if you have an answer. All right, I see people struggling with this a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is cover up the answers. Because probably what a lot of you are doing is you're probably up to letter C right now, and you're testing it out to see if it works. And instead, what we want to do, and what the best test takers do, is follow the inference chain. So I have 7 spaces here, and let's see what we can figure out. So I'm going to put reaction in the 4th week, and before I look at the answer choices, I'm going to think about what I can infer. So go ahead and type in what's something we can infer if reaction is in the 4th week. What do we know? Why don't we start with who has to be before it and who has to be after it? So does anyone have to be before it? Bethel's on it here. M, P, and N all have to be before it. So I'm going to put these guys here, but we don't know exactly where they come. All we know is that M and P come someplace. M comes before P, and N is kind of a free liver there. He can go where he wants. So I'm going to put a cloud of mystery before that, around that, because they're all coming before R, but I'm not sure if N comes before them both, in the middle, or afterwards. But I do know M has to come before P. Who does that leave to be after R? Who has to be after if we've put them before? We're left with R, let's see, thank you, K, S, and O. And again, we know that K has to come before S, and we know that O's going wherever it wants, so I'm going to arrange them like this. Now that I've made some inferences here, now is when I want to actually look at the answer choices. So let me get rid of this and move this over here. Now let's see if we can figure out something here. So I'll start with A. K is shown second. Hey, no way. K has to be shown 5th, 6th, or 7th. Let's take a look at B. M is shown first. Looking good. Night is shown 5th. No way. That's in the wrong game. Looking at C here, painless is shown second. P is shown second. That looks okay. K is shown 7th. Well, there's a problem with showing K 7th. And what is that problem, everyone? What is the problem going to be if I put K 7th? P is jumping to the answer. K comes before S. Exactly. Where's S going to go? S is going to fall off the end. Another homeless film in America. So C is out. Kimba can't be shown 7th. Night is shown second. Looks good. Opening is shown 6th. Looks good. I might spend a moment to think about it, to confirm, and I would pull the trigger. We don't have time to evaluate this wrong answer during the real LSAT, but tonight we will. And what is the problem with this? Opening second, no way. There's no way that opening is going to be shown second. It has to be shown 5th, 6th, or 7th. So all of these answers have some problem that is made clear by this diagram that we've made for this conditional question. And this condition will only last for this question. So the key here is to follow the inference chain, not try out all the answers. And we actually should do one more example where we'll even push that a little bit further.